Welcome back. Thank you for staying with CNN News 18. Now let's talk about the stubble burning incidents that continues in Haryana despite government crackdown. So far, FIRs have been registered against 88 farmers across the state, with 20 farmers being arrested. Additionally, 274 farmers have been placed on the red list on Meri Fasal Mera Byora portal. Now, the government has also issued fines to 327 farmers, collecting a total of rupees 8.32 lakh in penalties. So this is the kind of penalty that has in fact been put by the Haryana authorities. Remember, stubble burning is something that both Haryana and Punjab are trying to avoid completely. But farmers have in fact been saying that they don't have any alternative mechanism to burn their stubbles. And that is why crackdown by the Haryana government is being seen on ground, in which around 88 FIRs against farmers across the state, with 20 farmers being arrested. Additionally, 274 farmers have been placed on the list, red list. Now remember, the red list is something that is going to disbar these farmers from getting a loan or in fact getting any sort of funds from the government or subsidy from the government. So putting a farmer on the red list is of course going to affect the farmers in a large way. Now let me go across to my colleague Anshul on this. Anshul, when we talk about these measures that has been taken by the Haryana government, but at the end of the day it is going to be a burden on the farmers as well. Is there actually an alternative mechanism or some sort of a solution that the government has offered to the farmers at this point instead of burning the stubbles?
Well, this has been a long pending debate. In fact, since the time that Delhi has been reeling under the pollution menace over the last many years now, each and every year we hear the same kind of words that come in from the state governments, be it the government out here in the national capital or the Haryana government and the Punjab government as well. Yes, farmers are being requested or are being motivated in some way or the other to go ahead and make sure that they do not burn the stubble. But yes, the penetration on the ground is something that cannot be seen even after so many years. We have gone on ground, we have reported at how farmers have actually no other option but to actually go ahead and burn their stubble, because the mechanism that needs to be put in place, that mechanism is still lacking in states like Haryana and states like Punjab. And that is the reason why out here in the national capital, year in and year out, we see this massive menace of pollution that happens over here. In fact, today as well, out here in the national capital, the AQI has in fact crossed the 370 mark, which is in the very poor category itself. GRAP 2 has been implemented out here in the national capital. Remember, all these measures that are being put forth, these are precautionary measures that are put forth, but the larger picture and the larger action that needs to be taken by the government of all these states, of all the Delhi NCR states, that is something that seems to be lacking. And that is the reason why the Supreme Court as well had in fact come down heavily on the CAQM and had in fact told them that they are a toothless body. The job that have been dedicated to them, they are not able to fulfill their role. And that is the reason why we are seeing that people out here in the national capital have to face so much pollution. I'll just try and show you in the visuals over here at Anand Vihar as well. Definitely out here in the national capital, the smog has yet again gone ahead and engulfed over here. Yes, the situation is not as bad as we see during during Diwali, but yes, the situation has started to get worse. It remains to be seen if at all there could be a larger action that could be done, post which we can expect that somewhere or the other some sort of a relief could be given. But at this point in time, any sort of relief to the people of the national capital is definitely very unlikely.
Anshul, I request you to please stay with us as we are getting more breaking inputs on this very